The cost for a loaf of bread, a box of baking mix, even a birthday cake may be rising. While inflation in America has driven up the cost of those items, the war in Ukraine is expected to increase them even more. News 8's Joe LaFurgey has more on the impact from the farm field to the cash register.
Wheat prices are seeing their highest increase in 14 years.
The farm's been in one form or another. It's been in the family for over 100 years.
4 generations of Jeff Sandborn's family have farmed these 1,800 acres in Portland, growing corn, soybeans, and wheat. Sandborn hasn't seen as much volatility in the ag markets in at least one of those generations. These days, farmers are dealing with inflation, labor shortages, and now the war in Ukraine.
This is unprecedented, what's going on. I mean, really, the last time we've dealt with this type of thing, some have said the 70s, some may go back to pre-World War II.
And that volatility is driving up your grocery bill.
We're definitely seeing food prices increase, but we were already seeing those increase even before the war because of inflation. But we are anticipating that we will see some prices increase.
The latest issue, wheat prices.
I think the price of wheat went from in the mid $8 to now the mid $10. It peaked around $12 a bushel. So it's just gotten crazy with what's happening in Ukraine.
You might think that's a good thing for farmers. More demand, lower supply, higher prices for their yield. But not in this economy. The price of doing business, everything from fertilizer to fuel to labor, is also up.
So while they are receiving a higher price, it's also costing them more money to grow not just wheat, but other crops.
I mean, it's good prices are going up, but prices don't always stay up. So it's all about marketing and making sure you lock in those costs and, hopefully a little extra profit.
And in the end, those costs are bound to trickle down to the dinner table.
It's going to affect the costs eventually in the food chain.
There's another question that plays into this whole volatility of the market. Will Ukraine farmers even be able to get into their fields to plant next season's crop? In Portland, Joe LaFurgey, News 8.